Okay, good morning all of you. We are discussing about the molecular orbital diagrams or molecular orbital theory. First we will see less than or equals to 14 electrons. Here I told very clearly this is applicable for the diatomic molecules for explaining the bond order as well as magnetic nature and stability. See, so I explained all these things in the last class. Now see, energy increasing order of molecular orbitals. Energy order of molecular orbitals. Same thing we done for atomic orbitals by using Euler diagram. Yes, tell me, I have written here from top to down energy is increasing. So can you write here sigma 1s? After that higher energy is sigma star 1s. After that sigma 2s. After that sigma star 2s. After that both will be having same energy. The orbital which are having same energy called as degenerate orbital. So can we keep them in the bracket? 2px is equals to pi 2py. After that highest energy having by 2pz. I told here actually less than or equals to 14 electron means what happening? The repulsion between 2p and 2s will be less. That's why because less number of electrons, that's why they are intermixed together. 2s 2p are intermixed together. Then we are getting molecular orbital by rearranging their or redistributing their energies. In that process 2pz is going into higher energy. So that will be involving in the internuclear axis overlapping. These two are involving in the once internuclear axis overlapping is over, remaining orbitals is participating in the sideways overlapping. According to that one we are getting pi. All these things we did in previous class. After that what is coming so next we are getting pi star 2px is equals to pi star 2py. Kept them in the bracket because both are also having same energy. After that what we are getting sigma star 2pz we are getting. This is the energy increasing order. Now we will discuss some important points here. So number of bonding electrons. Number of bonding electrons is denoted by NB. Sir, what is the meaning of number of bonding electrons? So these are bonding molecular orbital below. Upper one is anti-bonding molecular orbital. The electron present in the bonding molecular orbital is calling as bonding electrons. Yes or no, denoted by NB. And the number of anti-bonding electrons denoted by Na means what? Electron present in the anti-bonding molecular orbital is calling as anti-bonding electrons is nothing but Na. So bonding electron, anti-bonding electron. Bonding electron denoted by Nb, anti-bonding is denoted by Na based on B and A. Now we are discussing some important concept of molecular orbital theory. So what is the applications of this one? What is the use of this molecular orbital theory? First point, we are explaining the stability of the molecule. Whether molecule is stable or unstable can be explained based on molecular orbital diagram. If first case is Na or Nb, number of bonding electron is more than anti-bonding electron, then we can tell molecule is stable. In any molecule, the molecular orbital diagram, the number of bonding electrons is more than anti-bonding electron, we are calling them as a stable molecule. Second case, if Nb is less than Na or Nb is equals to Na. So means Nb bonding electron is less than anti-bonding or both will be equal, then we can tell the molecule is unstable or can't exist. Unstable or can't exist. Are you understanding? Always to becoming stabilized, the molecule should be having a more number of bonding electrons than the anti-bonding electrons. Second point, we have to discuss about the bond order. This is important, bond order. BO. So already I told bond order means what? Number of bonds between two atoms in a molecule. Two atoms in a molecule is calling as a bond order. For example, between two atoms, one bond is there, then we can tell bond order is equals to 1. Between two atoms, two bonds were there, then we are calling its bond order is equals to 2. Not like that, between two atoms, 3 bonds is there, bond order is 3. Is there any chance to get bond order 4? No. Why? Throughout the chemistry or in entire chemistry, only maximum bonds between the two atoms is 3. Are you clear? Now, what is the formula for bond order? Bond order is equals to half of the number of bonding electrons minus anti-bonding electrons. Yes, this is the main concept of the MOT. So, what is the bond order formula? Half of the bonding electron minus anti-bonding electrons. Okay, if suppose, based on this one also, we can tell the stability. If suppose bond order is positive value, then we can tell the molecule is the stable. If bond order, second case, the bond order is negative or 0, means it is unstable or can't exist. It cannot exist. Bond order positive value may 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3 like that will be, then they are stable. Or not like that, 0 or negative value means the bond order is, means molecule is unstable. Okay, and the third point, magnetic nature. Yes, this is the main success of MOT. Magnetic nature. Magnetic nature means what? If you take iron piece to the nearer to the magnet, it will attract. If you take wooden piece nearer to the magnet, will not attract. Means iron piece is calling as a magnetic substance, wooden piece is calling as a non-magnetic substance. Like that, we can tell diatomic molecules or magnetic or non-magnetic. How can you recognize, sir? Just how can you tell based on MOT? If suppose, if any molecular orbital has unpaired electron in it. If any one molecular, at least one is enough. If any one molecular orbital has unpaired electron, means is nothing but a single electron, then it is calling as paramagnetic substance. Paramagnetic or magnetic substance. If second case, all molecular orbitals are paired. If all molecular orbitals is paired, like upward and downward is there, it is calling as a diamagnetic substance or also calling as a non-magnetic substance. I told very clearly, for so many properties of the material, the single electron is responsible for like color, magnetic nature and all these, means conductivity nature. So among the molecular orbital, at least any one molecular orbital containing one unpaired electron, it is a paramagnetic or magnetic substance. If all molecular orbitals is paired, then it is calling as a diamagnetic substance. Did you got my concept? Yes. Now we will see some molecules. Listen, he is asking in competitive these things only. First molecule I am explaining, H2 molecule. Okay, we have to study whether it is stable or unstable, whether it is, what is the bond order, what is the magnetic nature, everything how to calculate. Okay, first of all, it is a diatomic molecule, means molecule containing 2 hydrogen atom. First, find the total number of electrons. Total number of electrons. Every hydrogen containing 1 electron, 2 hydrogen containing 2 electrons. Okay, 2 electron is the less than or equals to 14. That's why this diagram we can follow. Write down here like this, energy. Okay, first from atom which orbital is involving? 1s orbital. From another hydrogen 1s, they will be involving in the linear combination. Then we are getting one bonding sigma 1s, another one is sigma star 1s. Okay, now in your hand how many electrons were there? 2 electrons were there. How do you fill that one? First, according to, while filling molecular orbital, we are following rules like Above principle, Hund's rule and Pauli's principle. What is the Above principle? Always electron should enter into least energy orbital. Yes, out of these two, which is the least energy? Sigma 1s. How many electrons in your hand? 2 electrons, like that. Atomic orbital, in molecular orbital is also everyone filled with 2 electrons. Now electronic configuration of H2 molecule is nothing but sigma 1s2. Okay, now number of bonding electrons, how many amma? Yes, this is bonding, this is anti-bonding. So how many bonding electron? 2. And how many anti-bonding electron? 0. Okay, bonding is more, anti-bonding is more. Bonding is more, that's why we can tell H2 is the stable. First point is over. Are you getting or no? First point is over. Are you getting? I told na, bonding is more than anti-bonding, then it is a stable. And next point we have to discuss about the bond order. Bond order means what? Half of number of bonding electron minus anti-bonding electrons. Half of bonding electrons, how many 2, and anti-bonding 0. 2 by 2. 2 minus 2, 2 by 2 is nothing but 1. Bond order 1 means what between two particles single bond is there, means between hydrogen and hydrogen we have only single bond. Already we know this one because hydrogen valency is 1. And what about the magnetic nature? Yes, now check it. Only one molecular orbital is there, that is fully filled. What is the condition for magnetic nature? At least one molecular orbital should containing single electron. That's why molecular orbitals are completely filled. Completely filled, or we can tell no one molecular orbital has unpaired electron. That's why we can tell it is the diamagnetic substance, or we can write it a non-magnetic substance. Did you got my point? Yes, hydrogen is stable. In hydrogen, between hydrogen and hydrogen we have single bond, and if you can take hydrogen gas nearer to the magnet, will not attract. That's calling as diamagnetic or non-magnetic substance. I will tell you one more example is nothing but He2. Yes, this is important for your board and competitive examination. He2 I am taking. Just will see how many electrons is there. 2 heliums were there, each helium containing 2 electrons. 2 2s are 4 electrons were there. Okay, draw the molecular orbital diagram. So 1s of one helium, 1s of another helium, they should be having similar energy and linear combination. One is constructive interference, another one is destructive. Constructive gives bonding and destructive gives anti-bonding. Now we can write it as sigma 1s, and here we can write it as sigma star 1s. In your hand, how many electrons were there? 4 electrons is there. First electron goes into least energy or low energy, like these two and like these two. Write down here, electronic configuration of helium molecule is 1s2 sigma and sigma star 1s2. Next, write down number of bonding electrons is first case. Number of bonding electrons is 2. And the number of anti-bonding is also 2 electron. Down is bonding, star is means anti-bonding. Okay, bonding is equals to anti-bonding. Then we can tell it as a stable, unstable, unstable. So it is unstable. Unstable means He2 cannot exist. Unstable means cannot exist. Are you understanding or no? Why helium is the inert gas? That's why always monoatomic gas, helium, neon should never combine together. And we have to discuss about the bond order. Yes, bond order is equals to half of bonding minus anti-bonding. Bonding is 2 electrons and anti-bonding is also 2. 2 minus 2 0, by anything 0 we are getting. Bond order 0 means what? Between helium and helium nothing is there, no bond only. Then how it is existing? Will not exist. Okay, now what about the magnetic nature? All the molecular orbitals is fully filled, means no molecular orbital has unpaired electron in it. That's why we are calling them as diamagnetic or nothing but non-magnetic substance. Is it clear? Yes. So like that, so many examples is there. I will give you explanation for this one. Just now we're done about hydrogen and helium. Now see other things we are discussing. Actually, in the board and competitive, the guarantee questions from this molecular orbital concept. I will tell you some other examples. Third example is nothing but Li2. Okay, each lithium has 3 electrons. Write down here 2 lithiums were there. 2 lithium means 2 3s are 6 electrons will be there. Anyway, less than 14 we can follow this diagram. Draw it here. So energy 1s 1s. Then we are getting 2 molecular orbitals, sigma 1s, sigma star 1s. But here 2s also requires. So then we are taking which one? Sigma 2s and sigma star 2s. How many electrons in your hand? 6 electrons. First 2 electron going into sigma 1s, next 2 electron sigma star, next 2 electron sigma 2s. What is the electronic configuration of Li2 molecule? Sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2. How many bonding electrons? 4 bonding, 2 plus 2 bonding. And how many anti-bonding? Stars, 2 electrons. So now bonding is more than anti-bonding. That's why we can write it as a stable molecule exist. And what about the second case? Bond order is equals to half of bonding electrons 4, anti-bonding 2. 4 minus 2, 2 by 2, 1. Means what? In between lithium and lithium we have single bond. Because hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium are first stage group element. First stage group element valency will be 1. Valency will be 1 means bond formation capacity will be 1. And what about the magnetic nature? Magnetic nature means is a diamagnetic or non-magnetic substance. Why? Because I think you know get it. All molecular orbitals is paired electrons or fully filled electron. That's why no molecular orbital has unpaired electron in them. That's why we are calling them as a diamagnetic substance. Did you got it? Yes. Now we can show it like this. I will take you another molecule is nothing but Be2 molecule is there. Okay, means here how many are there? 2 berylliums were there, 2 Vosa, 8 electrons will be there. What is the molecular orbital diagram for this one? I will tell you, see carefully. Like this will be there. Sigma 1s and 1s. Then we are getting sigma 1s and sigma star 1s. 2s and 2s. We are getting sigma 2s and sigma star 2s. How many electrons in your hand? 8 electrons were there. 2 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 electrons. Okay, can we write the electronic configuration for this one? Just write down. Electronic configuration of Be2 molecule. Sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2. How many bonding electrons? 4 bonding electrons. And how many anti-bonding? 4 electrons. Both will be equal. That's why the molecule is unstable or cannot exist. First point is over. Second point we have to discuss about the bond order. Bond order means half of bonding electron, anti-bonding electron 0. Bond order 0 means what? Between beryllium and beryllium nothing is there, no bond is there. And what about the magnetic nature? Magnetic nature is diamagnetic or non-magnetic substance because all molecular orbitals is paired. I will give you one more molecule is nothing but I think fifth one. B2 molecule is there. This is important. B2 molecule. He will ask the question like this only. Explain the bond order and stability and magnetic nature of the B2 molecule according to molecular orbital theory. Okay. Here how many borons were there? 2 borons were there. 2 5s 10 electrons will be there. Okay. Yes. 10 electron means less than 14 electron. We can use this diagram. So just I will write the diagram. See carefully. Energy 1s 1s. then we are getting a sigma 1s sigma star 1s 2s and 2s, then also we are getting sigma 2s sigma star 2s, after that 2p. So 1s2 2s2 2p1 boron, that's why 2p is also requires. Take what happening here like this, pi 2px pi 2py sigma 2pz pi star 2px pi star 2py and sigma star 2pz. How many electrons in your hand? 10 will be there. First 2 goes here, next 4 6 8, 2 more is there. But you know very well these two orbitals are having same energy, that's why calling as a degenerate orbital. In case of degenerate orbital, according to Hund's rule, we should give 1 electrons to each orbital, then only pairing will be going on. That is a Hund's rule, also applicable in the molecular orbital. That's why 1 electron goes here, 1 electron goes here. Are you understanding or no? So both are having same energy, that's why they are calling as a degenerate molecular orbital. In case of degenerate orbital, always first 1 electron goes into each orbital, then only pairing will be happens. So write down here, electronic configuration of B2 molecule is sigma 1s2 sigma star 1s2 sigma 2s2 sigma star 2s2 and pi 2px1 is equals to pi 2py2. So count the number of bonding electrons, how many are there? Bonding 2 2 2 6, and how many anti-bonding is there? 2 plus 2 4. Which is more? Bonding is more. That's why we can tell the molecule is the stable, can exist. And what about the bond order? Of bonding minus anti-bonding, nothing but 6 minus 4, nothing but 2 by 2, nothing but 1. Means bond order means between boron and boron we are getting single bond. Later we have to discuss about the magnetic nature among. Is it magnetica, diamagnetica or non-magnetica? Magnetic nature, yes. Fully filled, fully filled, fully filled, fully filled. But these are unpaired electron will be there. Means 2 molecular orbitals. 2 molecular orbitals has unpaired electrons in them. So that's why it is having a magnetic nature. Magnetic nature. Otherwise we can write it as it is a paramagnetic substance. Paramagnetic substance is a very clear. All of you understood or no? Yes. Now we can tell another molecule, C2 molecule. This is very important for the competitive. See, listen carefully. What is this one? 2 carbons were there, 2 6 12 electrons is there, anyway less than 14. So that's why what diagram has to be done? Same diagram, listen carefully. 1s we will write as sigma 1s and sigma star 1s, 2s and we will write it as sigma 2s and sigma star 2s, 2p and 2p. Like this has to be written. Pi 2px, pi 2py, sigma 2pz and pi star 2px, pi star 2py and sigma star 2pz. How many electrons in your hand? 12 are there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Don't go into sigma. Why? Because these are degenerate. First 1 electron given, next pairing has to be takes place after completion of the electrons in 2px 2py, then only going into 2pz. That's why 10 is over 11 and 12. 4 6 8 10 12. So write down electronic configuration of C2 molecule: sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2. After that pi 2px2 is equals to pi 2py2. First point, write down number of bonding electrons. How many? 2, 2 and 4. Together 8 electrons. and number of bonding anti-bonding electrons how many? 2 plus 2, 4. Anyway, bonding is more than anti-bonding, that's why we can tell it is as a stable molecule actually. And next, second point, you have to discuss about the bond order of 8 minus 4, nothing but 4 by 2, nothing but 2 we are getting. Bond order 2, what is the meaning of this one? Means between carbon and carbon we are getting double bond we are getting, that's why we are telling so it is an exceptional case, it is an unstable particle. C2 molecule is unstable. Why? Because generally from molecular orbital theory we are getting stable according to NB than NA NB relation. Bond order is very important. Double bond is coming. Double with 2 bonds, carbon is not stable. Always carbon should get 4 bonds, tetravalency, but coming only 2 bonds. That's why it is unstable. Next point I want to tell. C is the magnetic nature. See the magnetic nature. All molecular orbitals is paired, that's why it is calling as a diamagnetic or non-magnetic substance. Here one more important point is there. In C2 molecule we have 2 bonds. So what is the 2 bonds? Listen very carefully. So generally we are expecting 1 sigma and 1 pi bond. No. According to molecular orbital theory, in between the 2 carbon atom we are getting a double bond we are getting. In that double bond, what is that one? Just you see carefully, in that we have to take so we are getting how many? 2 pi bonds we are getting. So is nothing but whatever S, sigma star cancel, sigma to S, sigma star to S means 4 bonding, 4 anti-bonding cancelled. Now how many are there? Only a bonding will be there. How many are there? 4 are there. Yes, then it is in which orbital? Pi orbital. That's why what we are getting 1 by 2 of 4 we are getting. We are getting finally bond order 2. That is because of which one? Pi orbital. That's why we can tell in C2 molecule in unstable state we are getting between them 2 pi bonds we are getting. So how we are explaining means yes is a very important thing. That's why is asking in the competitive examination point of view. All of you clear? Yes, in C2 molecule actually bond order will be 2. Bond order will be 2 means we are not getting 1 sigma, 1 pi. Those 2 bonds are pi bonds only. The pi bonds are very weak bond. That's why we are telling as a unstable molecule. All of you getting? Yes. Now I will tell you one more molecule related to this one. Less than 14 we are explaining right now. That is important point. In C2 molecule the bond order is 2. Bond order 2 means not sigma bond and pi bond, both are pi bonds only. You know very well pi bonds are weak bond, that's why it is unstable. Just you see carefully. 7th molecule is nothing but N2 molecule or also CO molecule. Same information we are getting. Why? 2 nitrogens means 7 plus 7, 14 electrons. It is a combination of 6 plus 8. Anyway, we are getting how many electrons? 14 electrons. Can we use this diagram? Yes. Why? Because less than or equals to 14 means this diagram is applicable. Just you see the 14 means how you are getting. Can I fill here? Yes, you see sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2. After that first give one electron because Hund's rule. After that pairing is happening. How many over? 2 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. Okay, right now. Electronic configuration of either N2 molecule or CO molecule. Can you write sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2 and pi, here only see x2 is equals to pi 2p y2. So highest energy having by sigma 2pz2. Okay. How many bonding will be there? You know very well. Bonding means below one is the bonding and upper one is the anti-bonding. How many are there? Yes. Bonding how many are there? 2 plus 2 and here 6 together. Bonding is 10. Anti-bonding is how many are there? 2 plus 2, here no,